Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies are going to have fun in our new bathtub. We're going to use silly string. We don't have very much left, so we'll just have to see what happens. And guess who's discovered the new bathtub? Kitty. Kitty's going to try and fit in there. She's not sure what it is. Don't worry, Kitty, there's no water in there. Let's put the Teletubbies in, and Nunu as well. Time to spray silly string. There's not very much left at all. We can't even cover all the Teletubbies. I'm going to wash the Teletubbies and Nunu off. Let's fill the tub with water. It's fun to blow bubbles in the bathtub. Here we have our pink fairy bubbles. There's a little soft rose on the top lid. This wand is too small. Let's try a different bubble wand. Kitty loves to watch the bubbles. Let's put a color splash bath tablet in the Teletubbies water. I wonder what color this will change the water to. Let's put it in and find out. It looks like this bath tablet is the same color as Lala, yellow. And it's fizzing away. It'll slowly change the color of the bath water to yellow. The tablet's taking a long time to dissolve. Let's use our Hello Kitty spoon to stir it around. Maybe that will help dissolve it faster. Let's add a second bath tablet to change the color of the water. This could either be a blue or a red tablet. If it's blue, it'll change the water to green. It's a red tablet. The red will mix with the yellow and change the water to an orange color. Let's mix the red with the yellow and see if it does change to orange. Yes, it's a bright orange color. Well, we better go and dry the Teletubbies off. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are here with the Yo Gabba Gabba gang. It's hot out today, so we are going to play with water in the Aqua Play Mountain Lakes playset. But we are missing something. What is it, Tiny fans? We need water in our canals. Let's turn on the hose. Oops! Oh! I sprayed the toys down. Let's see if we can get the red boat moving. It's like a motor behind the boat. The water pressure pushes the boat down the canal. Poppy loves to come outside with me. Tootie, do you see Poppy? We always need to keep an eye on him. Hi, Poppy. He's sitting at the edge of the driveway in the hot sun. He loves the warmth. The Yo Gabba Gabba gang takes turns in the orange boat. Plex has his red life jacket on. He knows how important it is to wear a life jacket in a boat. They're on a treasure hunt today. They're looking for a red and gray box with a special treasure inside of it that reminds us of the beach. Broby is going down the water slide. Tootie found a gray and red box floating in the canal. Could that be the treasure box? Let's load it up on the orange boat. Let's unload it beside Muno on the dock. We're ready to open it up. Do you know what it is, tiny fans? This is beach glass, also known as sea glass. Pieces of glass from broken bottles or maybe even shipwrecks. Then the glass is rolled and tumbled in the ocean for years and years until all of the edges are smooth. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please hit the link below to subscribe. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Here comes Zuma on his hovercraft. Zuma loves the water. And today we're going to visit a pond full of life, like lily pads and dragonflies. And maybe we will be lucky enough to see a frog or a water salamander. But we won't be seeing cats at a pond. At least we hope not. Right, Kitty? Let's get going, Zuma. Zuma hops off the hovercraft to have a look around the pond. A sweet-smelling wild rose with dewdrops. Oh, look, there's a little bug on this rose. Wild roses is one of my favorite scents. And these little yellow flowers are called buttercups. We have our bucket and our 2 nets. One net has a blue handle and one has a green handle. And here is the pond. We scoop up some water and we have already found a little swimming bug. Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini each have a net. Right away, the kids catch a baby water salamander. It still has its tail, so it's in the larva stage. Do you see it at the bottom of the bucket? We release the salamander back into the pond where it belongs. All of a sudden, it started to pour rain, but good thing we are prepared. We have our raincoats and umbrellas. And the kids still want to explore the pond. Look at this little floating plant. This is a baby lily pad. And if you look very carefully, there's a little bug swimming at the bottom of the white bucket. That is a baby dragonfly. And you see the bug that's gliding on the top of the water? That's called a water skeeter. They have 4 legs. Oh, it looks like Puppy is ready to go. Oh, and Marshall's here too. Hi, Marshall. Now, where did Zuma go? Oh, I see. Zuma is by one of my other favorite flowers. They're little purple flowers and called forget-me-nots. We released all of the bugs back into the pond where they belong. They're all important. It's time to say goodbye. Please hit the link below to subscribe if you love our videos. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to join the Teletubbies. And the Teletubbies are going to grow a garden. They're going to care for it. And so it blossoms and blooms. Let's say hello. Heyo! Well, hello there, Dipsy. Heyo! Hello, Lala. Heyo! And Poe. Heyo! Hello, Tinky Winky. I see that your garden still has not grown. How about we care for the garden and hope the blossoms start to grow? Here's a watering can. The first thing your seeds need are some lovely fresh water. That's it, Tinky Winky. Please pour the water all over the garden. And here comes the sunshine. Sunshine. And look what's happened. The flowers are starting to grow. And the Teletubbies have grown a beautiful flower garden. Flowers just make you so happy, don't they, Teletubbies? Flowers, flowers. And when you have the flowers, the animals start to come. Look at the little bunnies hopping along into the garden. Very good job, Teletubbies. And thank you so much for coming and growing our garden with us at Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to have fun with our Water Wonder Peppa Pig Festival of Mud book. And I love anything with water. Have you seen our Olaf surfboard surfing in the waves video? Check it out. Oh, and there is our muddy Peppa. She loves to play in the mud. Pigs like mud because it keeps them cool and it also acts as a sunscreen. Or maybe they roll in the mud to keep the bugs off. All right, we filled our Water Wonder pen with water, but it says after filling the pen, we wait 1 minute before use, and then we empty the pen after we're done using it so that bacteria and maybe harmful molds won't build up in the water. So we'll start by opening it up, and it's a story. Peppa is going to the Children's Festival. She's so excited. It's a big outdoor party with lots to see and do. But what will Peppa wear? After filling your pen, use it to reveal what's under the white water spots. Decorate Peppa's outfit for the Children's Festival. Reveal what Peppa brought, too. I love Peppa's dress." Peppa finds Miss Rabbit in the making things tent. "Today we're going to make something from the olden days," says Mrs. Rabbit. Peppa wants to make a dragon. Help Peppa design her dragon. Oh, it looks like Peppa made a green dragon. Oh, it has 2 different colored ears. Very cute. Oh, and it has polka dots all over it. Next, Daddy Pig tells Peppa they are staying at the festival overnight. Peppa and her family will be camping. But not every family likes to camp. Susie Sheep and her family go glamping. Glamping is like camping, but with lots of home comforts, says Mummy Sheep. Decorate Susie's glamping area. Ooh, there's different colored stars on the tent. What colors do you see? And how many stars are on the tent? The next day, Peppa and her family go to make sand castles. But since it's been raining, the children won't make sand castles. They'll make mud castles. Help Peppa design her mud castle. And it looks like she's made 4 different mud castles. I see flowers, a leaf, a little twig, and more flowers. Mummy Pig suggests they paint pictures in the painting tent next. Instead of using paint, we're using mud, says Miss Rabbit. Use your pen to reveal what everyone paints. Danny Dog has painted an ice cream cone. And Pedro Pony has painted a tulip. Rebecca Rabbit has painted a horse. And George Pig painted his dinosaur. There's brown mud, greenish mud, and even a little blue mud. What does Peppa paint? She has painted a sun. And what color of mud did Peppa use? Before Peppa and her family go home, there's one thing left to do. Jump up and down in muddy puddles. Hee 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 hee. Everyone loves muddy puddles, and Peppa loves the Children's Festival. Use your pen to discover how muddy everyone gets at the Children's Festival. Very muddy. Well, I hope you enjoyed our story. And now I need to empty the water out of my pen so it can dry. And I need to let the pages in the book dry, if I can get the pen open. Please hit the link below to subscribe. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Grover and Elmo have taken the boat for a ride and we are on a rocky beach, but the wind is picked up and the waves are crashing into the shore. We're not sure if we're going to get our boat out. We might have to wait till the wind dies down. Of course, Grover and Elmo have their life jackets. Life jackets must be worn on all boats, including kayaks, canoes, and even paddleboards, Tiny fans. Grover wears his yellow life jacket, and he's so proud to wear it. Safety is cool, isn't it, Grover? And Elmo, he has a red life jacket. Need to make sure it fits properly. Now, Elmo's a toy, so this fits too big on Elmo, but if it's for you, you need to make sure it is the right size. Now, what do you think is going to happen to this boat in the big waves? It's important when you go boating, you look at the weather report, because big waves can cause it to be unsafe. See? Oh my goodness, overboard. Okay, we're going to give it one more try and see if we can get Grover and Elmo over the waves to where the water is more calm. Oh, Elmo, let's not lose Elmo. I better grab Elmo before he gets taken out. There we go. Whew. Had to be quick. Well, our Sesame Street friends did want to go fishing today, but instead I'm going to throw the boat out into the lake. And now the waves aren't... Oh my gosh! Well, there we go. It didn't take long before the boat flipped over again. Let's see, did the boat catch anything? There's a little door at the front. Ooh, it's full of water. Let's empty it out first. And what do you think's under this door? It's a little crab. And there's Doggy, and you can see Doggy crashing in the waves on our pet channel, My Little Dog Joey. Now, Elmo's cold, so he is going to warm up by the fire. And we are going to wait until the wind stops and the waves calm down before we head home on our boat. And if you love our channel, Tiny fans, please hit the link below to subscribe. It's so important because YouTube recognizes channels based on their subscribers. So please help us continue to grow by subscribing if you already haven't. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We're here with Anna and Elsa, and we are going to check out the little beetle crafts the kids have made. But first, let's check on the animals. Anna is heading towards the fish tank, but she's checking out my plants first. I love plants. And we have 1, 2, 3 fish. Now let's go see what Puppy's doing. Oh, he's in his basket having a nap. Looks like he wants a belly rub. He's lifting his front leg. How about our hamster? Oh, it's daytime and hamsters are nocturnal, so they usually sleep in the daytime. She's burrowing under her bedding. We'll just leave her alone. And how about Kitty? Oh, she's on the bed having some rest as well. Cats usually like to sleep in the day, just like hamsters. Now let's get back to our Beatos and play a fun game with Anna and Elsa. Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini made all of these Beatos. They placed one little colorful bead at a time on a tray. And then once your craft is complete, you spray it with water and the little beads stick together. I decided to create one with the kids. Let's see if you can guess which one I made. It's made with rainbow colors, and it's something that you can go inside of a basket and it goes high up into the sky. Do you know which one it is? It is this one, the hot air balloon. A flame is lit and it causes the balloon to rise up into the sky from hot air. I spy with my little eye 2 butterflies. One is large and one is small. Here they are. Did you spot them? Butterflies are my favorite insects. Let's try this again. I spy with my little eye 2 flowers that look the same, but they are different shades of pink. Actually, there are 2 sets of flowers that look the same. One set is on the left-hand side, and one set is on the right side. Here are the first 2. One's a lighter shade of pink and another is darker. And then on the right side is 2 identical flowers. They are just different shades of pink as well. I spy with my little eye 2 items that are identical in shape, size, and color. Do you see them? They are these bow ties, or I guess they could be candies as well. They are exactly the same. Now, Anna and Elsa would like to show us their favorite Beatles craft. Let's start with Elsa. Which one did you like the most? She walks in between the Beatles. Oh, she likes the white horse with a blue mane and a pink saddle and pink hooves. She gets on. Nay! Anna, which one is your favorite? She loves the tree with the blue trunk and the white leaves, colorful flowers. It reminds her of being in Arendelle when it's snowing out. Good choice. Ooh, do you know that this looks like a watermelon slice and it has some black seeds? I think I'm going to have some watermelon. It's that time of year. It's one of my favorite fruits. And before I eat, I have one favor to ask, Tiny fans. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's important for our channel to continue to grow. Just hit the link below. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our channel. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going to have fun with our Teletubbies Weebles. And we unfortunately are missing one of our important Teletubbies, Tinky Winky. But we have Po, Lala, and Dipsy. We also have our Weebles treehouse, where the Teletubbies will go up and up and up and over. But we don't want the Teletubbies to fall into the ground. So we are going to fill this blue pool up with water and they're going to splash into the pool. Let's fill our pool with water. Now the question is, will the Teletubbies still wobble in the water? Up goes Po. Next is Lala. And Dipsy is last. Let's turn the handle, and they will plop into the water one at a time. Oh, look who's discovered the pool. It's Kitty. Look, the Weebles still wobble in the water, but not as much, because water is more dense than air, and it takes more energy for the Weebles to move in water. It's time to come out. You're first, Dipsy. Oops! Oh, you're a little slippery. There we go. Sorry about that, Dipsy. Put you on the drying mat. And now it's Lala's turn. Eeyoo! And Po. And now they can wobble in the air. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today Daniel Tiger is going for a walk with his dad up to the waterfall. Look at all of the needles that have fallen from the tree. It's called a larch, and its needles turn yellow in autumn and fall off. Along the way, we notice little picnic tables tucked into the woods. It's a little cold to have a picnic today. Can you hear the waterfall? We're getting closer. We peek over the wall. and we can see it in the distance. Wow, it's so pretty. We can get a little closer. There's a sign and a bridge up ahead. Let's see what the sign says. Watch for falling rock. Oh, difficult trail ahead. Use extreme caution beyond this point. So we have to pay attention because we don't want to fall off the side of the path. There's a big steep hill. We also have to watch for rocks falling off the hillside. What's this? It's a cave, and it's quite dark. There might be some bats in there. Bats are very important for our environment, and they're great to have around. But we don't want to get close to them because bats can carry diseases that can make humans sick. So we will stay out of the cave. As we go along the path, we realize there are 2 waterfalls. There's a smaller one up ahead. Ooh, look at the moss on the rocks. It's so green and pretty. It's so cold, there's actually ice forming on the rocks and on the edge of the creek. Look at this hole. It's almost a perfect circle. Let's have some fun with our toys. Whee! The water is running quite fast. What a great place for a picture. Everyone say cheese. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Summer is coming to an end, and we are here with our toys, Alvin and the Chipmunks. They're going to have one last swim in the water before it cools down. And we brought our little yellow toy slide. Who's going to go down first? And which toy will sink? And which one will float? Alvin's going to go first. And Alvin floats. Simon is next. And Simon is a sinker. Time for Theodore to go. Theodore sinks as well. We hope all of our Tiny fans had a great summer. And we also hope you went out and explored the outdoors to look for bugs or maybe plants, just like we do. I thought it'd be a good idea to go over some of the fun things we did this summer. Maybe some of you Tiny fans remember these videos. We watched some pretty amazing fireworks, and they were all different colors. Red, blue, yellow. We also got to roast marshmallows and make s'mores by the campfire. We visited a beehive and tried to look for the queen bee, but there were too many bees, we didn't find her. And afterwards, we went for a special ice cream treat. There were so many flavors to choose from. Do you remember when we released over 200 cute little ladybugs into our greenhouse? It was so much fun, but we had to be very careful not to step on them. We also discovered a lot of unusual bugs and creatures this summer. And we also went fishing. And we took Puppy with us too. But that day we didn't catch any fish, but it was still fun. We also did lots of baking this summer. Quinoa chocolate cupcakes with rainbow sprinkles. I'd like to remind all of our tiny fans, be kind to all creatures living. They all have a purpose on this earth. And be sure to get outside every day to explore, get exercise, and fresh air. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies are at the pool, and we're going to play a game called Sink or Float. Po and Lala definitely are floating. We have a watermelon gumball. I wonder if it'll sink or float. Let's have a look inside first. Oh, it looks like a real watermelon with black seeds. Oops. This would be a nice refreshing snack for Dipsy and Tinky Winky. And the gumball definitely sinks. The gumball also started dissolving. See how the green color is coming off on the towel? Now let's open our LOL doll. It's 24 karat gold lax. Let's see if her water bottle floats or sinks. It floats because it has air inside. Let's see what happens when we fill it with water. When it's filled with water, the bottom half sinks and the top floats. Here is a pink plastic hippopotamus. Let's see if he sinks or floats. He's a floater. Look at this smooth white stone. Will it sink or float? Rocks definitely sink. Let's try one more object. Here's my pretty pink ring. Will it sink or float? It's very heavy, so it sinks very quickly to the bottom. Well, thank you for playing Sink or Float game with us, Tiny fans. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today Daniel Tiger Neighborhood and friends are going to the beach and they're playing ball. Let's throw the ball in the water. Let's go find Daniel Tiger is a very strong swimmer. He swam out to the floaty ball. Good job, Daniel Tiger. Let's put it into shore. It's important to be a good swimmer. Oh boy, Daniel Tiger's gonna go down the water slide. 1, 2, 3. Whee! And here's his ball. And now Daniel Tiger's friends are gonna go down the slide, one at a time. Whee! And the owl. Whee! Prince Wednesday. Now they're just gonna float in the water. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.